So the ego always focuses upon form and self-image and ignores completely what's happening in the substance of love that is happening right now. A Course in Miracles says this is a course in content, substance, ideas, and not in form or self-image of any kind. So the level of correction always has to occur in the level of mind. So the goal of the ego then is to limit, to fragment, and to contain love, which cannot be grasped or contained or labeled. Okay? When the voice of fear speaks, it always points you to form and self-image and comparisons. To the ego, it's always about specifics, the details. And it is true. The devil is in the details. Okay? As the rancher says, the riverbed is not the river. The riverbed is not the river. You see the difference? Okay. You know, there was a story told about a group of alumni visiting their college professor. And the conversation soon turned to complaints, and offering his guests coffee, the professor went into the kitchen, and he returned with an assortment of coffee cups. Okay, porcelain cups, plastic cups, glass cups, crystal cups, plain cups, inexpensive cups, and so forth. And after everyone had a cup after everyone got a cup in hand, the professor said all of the expensive, nice cups are taken up, leaving behind the plain and cheap ones. While it is normal to want the best for yourselves, this is the source of your problems and stress. Be assured that the cup adds no quality to the coffee. What all you really wanted was the coffee, but you consciously went to the cups, then comparing cups. By concentrating only on the cup, we fail to enjoy the coffee. You know, I do a lot of counselings, I perform weddings, and so forth. And I have found a tendency from these couples who want to be married, and what happens after they get married. This is my personal experience. That if the couple who wants to get married, to the extent that they fixate on how big, how expensive the wedding is going to be, they're kind of missing the point about the marriage in the first place. I'm not saying a nice wedding is bad. I'm saying there is a tendency in relationships to put our focus and our attention on how the marriage looks like to the world, and removing the substance of the love that is flowing right now in this moment. You all with me? Say yes.
Yes.
That's it. I know there's disagreements in marriages all the time, like the one I have with my spouse. I always say to him, hey, less is more. And he goes, no, more is more. Like, whatever you know, I don't care. I accept all things as they are. In my own experience, less is more. As I said to Carol earlier, less is more. And I'm not at war with somebody who just disagrees with my perspective. I accept all things as they are. Why? Because I'm not bound by the form of the marriage or the form of my job or the form of my interpersonal exchange with another person or my coworkers or my parents or my children or my brothers and sisters. I'm not fixated on the form. I am fixated on the substance of love, joy, bliss that I am extending and expressing to each one of them every day. Again, this is a course in content and not in form of any kind. All right? Y'all, you guys having a good time?
Yes.
Are you understanding what I'm conveying to you?
Yes.
Okay. Form. I'll give you an example. Last week, I pick up Aaron. He works at a retail place. He's a manager there in Palm Beach. I won't mention the name of the place that he works for. So, I pick him up, and I had like 10 minutes before he's done, right? So, I'm there almost daily in Palm Beach. So, I'm walking down Worth Avenue, right? And I see Saks there, Vuitton, Cartier, whatever the brands are. I know, Dan, I feel what you're feeling. But I saw this black dress. I'm not into dresses at all, but I just saw this really nice dress, black dress, as I'm walking looking in the window. And I thought, well, that is just a nice little dress, you know? Any woman would just love this dress. And then I saw some shoes that was really nice too. And that's nice, you know, I like that too. And then my mind just stopped immediately say, don't follow that thought. This is not true. That's what I said to myself immediately. This is not true. What is not true? My interpretation that my happiness, my fulfillment is that. Okay? Then Aaron just got out of his organization that he works for, and we get in the car, we go home. 20 minutes later, he goes to the patio. I turn on the TV immediately for some reason, and I sit down, and there's a commercial that pops up immediately. It says, "This is real. This is real." That's what it said. And I thought, what the freak? I just said to myself, this is not real. And then a commercial with all of these brands, the same brands that I was just saying this is not true, come up and say, no, this is true. This is true. My friend, it is not true. Happiness, fulfillment, love is an inside job. And it has nothing whatsoever to do with the external events of this world. The kingdom is within. And when you understand that the kingdom is within, then all of these things that you think you want is going to appear in your field of awareness because of it. It's a matter of resonance. It's a matter of being compatible. Okay? I'm compatible and I can resonate with the eternal timeless now. I cannot and don't want to resonate with that which is temporary. All things that arise in this field of awareness and then fall away. That's it. So my fixation is not on the kind of cup that my coffee is in, right? My fixation is on the coffee. That's it. My fixation is not the form of my relationship with Aaron, but the substance of love that I'm experiencing with him.